The greatest astonishment of my life was the discovery that the man who does the work is not the man who gets rich. Foresighted and the innovative people always think ahead of time. They plan and channel things in a proper way. By their ability and intelligence, they hire people to work for them and build their empires. A mediocre and average person may settle for less than what he is capable of. He never dreams and achieves big due to his mediocrity. As a result, such lot work for others for the rest of life and help them achieve their dreams and ambitions. Lesson is to dream big and set your targets quite high. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he be willing to climb a little himself. Whatever we want to do, we have to do it ourselves, and nobody will do it for us. Nobody can change your circumstances unless you yourself do it willingly. People may help and cooperate with you to achieve your target, but you are the one who needs to take initiative. It is said motivation comes from within instead of outside. You have to make up your mind and struggle yourself in order to succeed in life. People who depend and hope for others help always get disappointments. The best course is to entirely rely on yourself, have firm belief in your abilities, and do your duty. And while the law of competition may be sometimes hard for the individual, it is best for the race because it ensures the survival of the fittest in every department. Competition creates a sense of dynamism and further prosperity for the individuals. There are pros and cons for almost everything. It might be hard and tough for certain people to compete in their respective fields, but it always produces the best. A student who stands first in the class is the favorite of all and is admired by many. This invokes the rest students to work hard and put up their best to achieve the same privilege and honor. Thus, competition in life is necessary and a source of further progress and prosperity. Surplus wealth is a sacred trust which its possessor is bound to administer in his lifetime for the good of the community. There comes division and disparities when wealth accumulates in a few hands. The revolution becomes inevitable when top brass occupy the resources and means of production. They exploit the rest of the people. Concentration of wealth in few hands always creates problems and repercussions. Society must be based on the quality of opportunities and means of income. The people who are rich and wealthy must spend some portion of it for general welfare and betterment of the community. Andrew Carnegie himself invested in a lot of charitable and philanthropist works and expects the same attitude from other rich elite. This good gesture of them will create a social cohesion and content in the society. As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. Humans evolve from birth till death. Life has different experiences and plays for us. Whoever dreams big and has certain future endeavors, he is opposed and resisted by many. There are naysayers and leg pullers everywhere. They will try to demoralize you and waste your talent. The secret to success lies in never paying attention to the leg pullers and keep your spirit always high. The real happiness is your internal content and peace. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit for doing it. A leader is a selfless person who leads from the front and never takes credit for it. Men of small stature try to earn fame and limelight while a leader gives credit to his team. The whole system is based on cooperation and interacting with each other. A stubborn and hardy fellow will act according to his sweet will and never make a great leader. This is one of the distinctive traits of leadership and utmost necessary for growth and prosperity. There is little success where there is little laughter. Andrew Carnegie was one of the richest American industrialists in the late 19th century. He was one of the pioneers of the expansion of the American steel industry. He gives the secret for success in this very quote. There are ups and downs in every business adventure, and it requires a lot of gut and patience to endure all the hardships in your way. Try to keep and maintain a smile in every situation, and it'll lessen your burden. If you suffer losses and undergo some crises, try to remain positive, as there is always a silver lining. The way to become rich is to put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. There are no shortcuts in life at all. Nobody becomes rich overnight unless he wins a lottery. The way to being rich is simple yet full of dreads. First of all, make up your plan and chalk out what exactly you want to do. Once you decide it, then stick to it until it's done. Set up your goals and ambitions and utilize all the resources and potential under your behest to be successful and rich. People having backups and alternatives never remain consistent and consecutive in life. They try to switch from one plan to another and so on and suffer resultantly. Wealth is not to feed our egos, but to feed hungry and to help people help themselves. There are disparities and differences in every society and community. Some people who aggrandize their assets and flaunt them proudly to satisfy their egos. It is an act of extreme selfishness and self-centrism. Andrew Carnegie spent his wealth in building libraries, schools, and colleges. He advises the same for the rich to come. True satisfaction comes when you give back something to your community. This world is full of have and have-nots. The needy and the underprivileged must be the top priority of the billionaire.